She dared to swim alone at midnight. He pulled her out of the water, then he blackmailed her into finding him a wife. Welcome to the most chaotic matchmaking arrangement in Regency history. This is Book 5 and the grand finale of Sally Vixen's Daring Dukes series. The woman who arranged everyone else's love story is finally getting her own, whether she planned for it or not. Meet Lady Celia, matchmaker, dare designer, official spinster by society's reckoning, and the most self-aware woman in London. She has given everyone else a happy ending. She has not expected one for herself. Celia is the one who invented all the other ladies' dares. She designed each challenge. She watched 4 friends fall in love because of her schemes. Now it is her turn. Her dare: swim alone in a lake, at midnight, naked. Meet Duke Keith, newly elevated Scottish laird turned English duke. Handsome, direct, slightly contemptuous of London's social rituals, and in London for one practical reason: he needs a wealthy bride. Keith's estates in Scotland need money. He has no time for romance or soft feelings. He needs an obedient, sensible wife, willing to produce an heir and leave him to manage his land. He has asked around for London's best matchmaker. The house party, night, everyone else asleep. Celia in her dare-completing mood, making her way through the garden toward the lake with the particular determination of someone who designed this challenge and cannot back out now. The lake is cold, the swim is fine, and then a cramp. The reeds tangle. The situation becomes genuinely awkward. Celia, who is extremely competent on land, is less commanding in entangled midnight water. Keith, on a late-night solitary walk to escape the party, reaches the lake at precisely the wrong, or right, moment. He hears the struggle. He assesses the situation. He enters the water. He pulls her free, gets her to the bank. She is safe. He is wet. And he has seen everything. Lady Celia, London's respectable matchmaker, is rather significantly without her clothing. Both of them register this simultaneously. Keith, who came to London to find a matchmaker, finds himself standing next to the best one in the city who owes him a favor. He makes an offer, his silence for her services, 5 nights to find him a bride. Celia agrees because she has no better options and because, honestly, she is intrigued by a man bold enough to blackmail London's matchmaker while dripping lake water. She has not expected this evening at all. His requirements: obedient, wealthy, won't meddle. Her response: she will find him exactly what he asked for. Her internal response: this man has no idea what he actually needs, and she is going to find that out in the process. Night 1. Professional, formal, efficient. Celia presents her initial candidates. Keith listens with polite attention. He finds reasons to extend the conversation. Neither acknowledges this. Night 2. He asks about her work. She asks about Scotland. These are not matchmaking questions. Neither stops asking. Keith tells her about Scotland, the Highlands, the estate, the winters, what it costs and what it gives. He describes it the way you describe the place that made you. Celia listens more carefully than a matchmaker needs to. Night 3, they argue. Productively, entertainingly, without either backing down. Their arguments have the quality of 2 people who are intellectually matched and enjoying it even while ostensibly disagreeing. Celia introduces Keith to Lady Alicia, perfectly suitable on every criterion he stated. He meets her. He is polite. He is entirely, completely, obviously somewhere else in his attention. Lady Alicia notices. Alicia takes Celia aside and with impeccable grace says, "He doesn't look at me the way he looks at you." Celia says that's the blackmail arrangement, not feelings. Alicia's expression says she does not believe this. Night 4. The almost. A garden walk that goes too long. A silence with too much in it. Keith leans toward her and stops himself. Celia holds still and waits. He steps back. She breathes. Both return to the party. Night 5. Celia realizes the blackmail was never real. Keith would never actually ruin her reputation. The threat was the only way he could think of to keep her near. She tells him she knows. He doesn't deny it. He tells her she was always going to see through it. He was counting on having a few more days before she did. This is simultaneously the most honest and most Scottish thing he has said all week. And then he pulls back. He decides Scotland is too far. She belongs in London. He will not ask her to leave her world. He begins his speech about making the sensible choice. She looks at him with magnificent restraint. Celia's response: "This is not noble. This is cowardice dressed in consideration. You are making my choice for me. You are deciding what I can handle without asking me what I want." She is not gentle about this assessment. She tells him Scotland sounds extraordinary. She would like the opportunity to decide for herself whether it is too much to ask. She says this looking directly at him. He stares. Keith goes to the other daring dukes. They are of one mind. She is telling you she wants to choose you. Stop choosing for her. The conversation is brief. The message is clear. Keith's expression afterward: resolved. Keith finds Celia. He tells her the truth. All of it. Scotland is cold and the estate needs work, and he has been afraid. He is asking now. Not telling, not deciding, asking. Celia's answer involves several things he needs to hear about his habit of deciding unilaterally, and then she says yes. The yes is clear and warm, and entirely her own, and Matchmaker, who finally made the right match for herself. The wedding. All 5 daring dukes and all 5 daring ladies gathered together for the grand finale of the series. The woman who designed all the dares gets the most spectacular ending of all. Scotland, Celia at Keith's Highland estate. Grey skies, dramatic landscape, cold wind, and the most beautiful thing she has ever seen. She is already planning improvements to the estate. Keith watches this with joy.